In this video, we're going to be using the Strike Gold Shave Tallowscream shaving soap and the Double Duck Safety-matic hair shaper type razor. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB. Thanks so much for joining me again today. I really appreciate it, and we're excited to bring this video to you today because we're using Tallowscream from Strike Gold Shave. This is sort of a special edition benefit soap, and the proceeds from this soap goes to the charity Doctors Without Borders. So if you're interested in that, this might be one you want to look at. This is also done in conjunction with, we have here Sarasota Shaver, Monkey's Tropical Adventures, and the Gent of Scent right there. And I don't know those gentlemen personally, but I believe they're on Instagram. And certainly I've seen them around. So this is a collaboration between Strike Gold and those gents for Doctors Without Borders. So this will be going for sale on October 30th once again. So if you want this, that will be the time. I will put a link to Strike Gold Shave below. The scent on this, I really like it. Clean, fresh, a little bit warm. It is inspired by Tommy Bahama for men. Really nice scent for my nose. I like it a lot. Just makes me happy. It's one of those scents that I really enjoy. Bright, but not too bright. Scent strength, I call it about 4.5 to 5, right close to that mid-level. I really like it. The notes, if you're interested, I'll put them right there for you if you're interested in what this smells like. But again, inspired by Tommy Bahama for men. The ingredients on this soap, there's some good ones as well. Some of the ones I like: goat's milk, we got shea butter, kokum. We'll put them right there so you can have a look. Really, really nice. I'm looking forward to using this today. This was sent to me by Strike Gold Shave, by the way, for evaluation. And I'm really glad to get it because I like the scent. And I'm just going to start off by applying some of the aftershave just to get that scent kicked up. I don't think there's alcohol in this. I can't recall. So if I'm wrong, I apologize, but I forgot to write down the ingredients for the aftershave. Oh, man. I like this scent. This is a winning scent for me. And I never tried Tommy Bahama for men. I think on the listing it says it's now discontinued, but that's a nice scent that I really like. So also today we're going to be using the Double Duck Safety-matic razor with the Persona Hair Shaper blade. We will try not to cut ourselves or get any nicks or creepers, but we make no promises because these WEC type or hair shaper razors can draw blood pretty easily. Let's go ahead and get started. We have 24 hours growth there, which you see, just normal. And this is just plain water. Again, I'll put the links to the products that are available below. I'm also going to use the PAA Pre-Shave Cube today because I've used the Strike Gold Shave formula before. It is a good quality soap. So in terms of quality, I don't think you'll have any problems at all. It is definitely a good soap. It's made by Jennifer Martin, and she's been around for quite some time, and she certainly knows how to make a soap. So let's set our cube aside, work that in a little bit, and then we'll be ready to get going. I really like this scent. And again, this will be available on 30 October, and that will be the last time it's available. Typically, I don't like using limited scents, but this one, you will have one more chance at it. I don't like using things unless they're maybe old school stuff that things can't, that I don't like using scents that people cannot get, but this one, you got another crack at it. So October 30th. And again, this is a benefit soap. So it's not like Strike Gold is just doing limited run after a limited run. This is sort of a special thing. And so we appreciate Frank allowing us to try it. And I have whipped it up in my Captain's Choice bowl. I always forget to mention this. I'll link it below. I like it. It's copper, durable, really nice. And we're using our Craving shaving. I call it the Red Planet brush with the Strike Gold Shave hand-tied knot, now called Executive knot. And so really good, nice lather. The Strike Gold Shave soap is quite good in terms of quality. It makes a very nice lather, as you see there. And I have been enjoying, I think I've used this Strike Gold Shave Executive knot This might be my 5th or 6th time now. And as you know, I don't use a lot of natural hair. I just got ready to say natural hair for badger and natural hair. But this one, I like it. Is very, very soft. It is very, very dense too. But as you can see here, no problems in terms of the lather. Very nice indeed. Whew, great scent. I like this scent. Jump on it if you think you're interested. October 30th, because that will be the last time it's around, at least this year. I don't know if he'll consider bringing it back. I think the scent is good enough that I would love to see it around because I really like it. Tallowscream. So, all right, let's see how we do today with our safety-matic double duck, which was sent to me by Jeffrey Smith. So please go check out Jeff. If you have not, he makes excellent videos. I sort of call him the Bob Ross of wet shaving because he's very disarming in his videos. They're very calming. He has this sort of calming effect, at least on me, and I really like it. And so far, no problems with the hair shaper here. This is a small one. Keep in mind, when you're looking for Wex, they make small hair shaper type, sort of like this. Now this one happens to be double duck. But they make very small ones, as this is. And then they make some that are more similar in size to a straight razor. This is one of the very small ones. And so in the pictures, a lot of times when you order these on eBay, you cannot tell the size. And so the regular size ones are quite a bit bigger than this, or, you know, a full inch or more longer, and they feel more like a straight razor. So if you're put off by something in a little smaller form factor, something like this may not be for you. I don't mind it. I do prefer the larger ones, but this one is, they all shave well. They're, you know, basically these hair shaper type shavettes. Whoop, I put the razor to my face a little haphazardly right there. So right there, I may have got a little, I went a little hot. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit of a weeper right there before it's over, but we shall see. These do shave well though. The blades are nice and sharp. I'm just wondering if we're going to see blood. I think we might have a memory line right there. And that's always the thing with these. It's part of the reason I use them is because you have to be careful. And when you're not, you pay a price. And so we may have to pay the blood oath right there a little bit. We'll see. Sometimes you can feel it. It's like, oh yeah, I think I came in a little hot. But we'll see. It may not be a problem. It may. Well, it's not really going to be a problem in any case because, you know, it's just something that will heal. But we all dislike it when we do that because we know we weren't on our game. That has nothing to do with the razor. Has everything to do with me. And so we all want to be our best all the time, but we aren't, sadly. Okay. Excellent first pass. Really enjoyed the soap. Yeah, I think we're going to have you see that? I think we're going to have a memory line for sure right there. And that will, again, I call it a memory line because it's something that will serve to remind you, take more care. Whoops, we got shaving soap falling all over the place there. A memory line means be careful, especially with these, because these are very quick to let you know they've been there or show you their affection, as Frank Stromberg likes to say. And again, today I want to mention Frank Stromberg from Wet Shaving and Stuff has a Q&A video coming up, and I will link the video below where you can ask your questions of him if you have questions, particularly about straight razor shaving or shavette shaving, but not only that, because he's knowledgeable about a lot of things. Someone I respect in the hobby, so I hope you'll ask some questions of him, and then we'll see his answers. I ask some questions myself, and so, okay, here we go. Man, this is good scent for me. I like it. Like it a lot. Okay. Plenty of lather there. I tell you what, it takes some getting used to these badger brushes. This thing is heavy too. Once you get some water in it and lather, I mean, relative to a synthetic, this is a very dense knot. And I will link his hand-tied offerings below if you are interested. So far, what I'm really pleased about with respect to this brush is, I think it's only lost 2 or 3 hairs in total. And that is really pretty good for a badger brush, to only lose a few hairs early on. So I'm pretty happy with that because the shedding annoys me. So let's see if we can be a little more mindful of our technique in our second pass, because we were not on our game in the first. And again, that's what happens when you become complacent. You come in a little hot, and then either the wet or hair shaper will let you know. Like, hey, you need to treat me a little more. You need to go a little easier with me because I require some care. So please keep that in mind, that these babies here don't play around. And if you get caught sleeping, they will quickly wake you up. But I must say the soap is very enjoyable. I think I'm running near the end of my use of this. This is a Persona hair shaper blade. Jeff also sent some Kismet blades, which I'm looking forward to trying, so that should be fun. So thank you very much, Jeff. I really appreciate it. And again, I'll link the channels below. Link all the products that are available and the channels below. Again, reminding you that the soap will be available on October 30th. It is sort of a Halloween-ish offering, as you can see there by the label. Well, let me just show it to you. It's got your characters on there from some of the horror movies, which is pretty cool. Let me rinse the blade off. This thing is still cutting well, but I'm starting to feel like it doesn't feel uber sharp like it did when I first started using it. I don't know how many shaves I have on this one. I want to say it's less than 10, but I'm not sure, honestly. Still cutting well, though. Still cutting well. All right, let's move on over and come across on this side as well. Again, trying to be a little more mindful of our technique, not to come in too steep and to have a light touch, both of which are required with these babies, because if you're not showing them respect, you will soon know. All right. Not bad, not bad. Let me just get that just a little bit right there. That always bothers me if I don't get that little part. Other than coming in a little too hot there, this has been a really enjoyable shave so far. I do like the soap. I think it smells great. I think I was watching DK's video earlier, and he said it smelled sort of not mature, but of yesteryear. And, you know, I don't really, I think with some of the old scents like tobacco, you can sort of, you know, they can come off mature, but this one to me does not come off what I would call mature. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Well, let me take that back. I do know what it is with the scent like tobacco, because that really does smell old-timey. But a lot of the scents, even from the 90s, I don't think they smell, for me, dated. Because, you know, I use a ton of scents, a lot of modern Creed and, you know, all the inspired scents that you see on the channel here. And I don't think this one smells, for my nose, any more dated than anything else, you know. I think a good scent is timeless. Personally, And this one would be one that I would use 20 years from now, you know, God willing. So I'm not much for, you know, I do understand like some of the classic scents that have been around, you know, going on 100 years. I see the maturity in those, but for anything that's been made in the last 20 or 30 years, I don't think it's really, you can make a lot of a distinction between sort of old man scent and maybe younger man scent. I know a lot of the younger guys do that. I'm not one of those. I just think a good scent is a good scent. And, you know, a great scent is timeless. And this one to me is one that I would use anytime. Like, you know, but then again, you know, I'm not in the business at this stage of my life of impressing people. Like, I'm not looking to impress people or go, oh, that's, you know, to walk by somebody and go, oh, that's a very mature scent or a young scent. I don't care. I just want to wear what smells good. And I would recommend that we all sort of just enjoy what there is out there and just make the best of it. And if it's a good scent, you know, let's roll with a good scent. But on the same token, I always say I'm inappropriate that way, meaning, you know, I don't put a lot of limitations on myself in terms of when I can wear something, how I can wear something. If I like it, I'm just going to wear it. And that's all there is to it. Because, you know, this for me is for enjoyment. Very nice. By the way, I want to mention that I saw a video from Dr. Matt yesterday, and you see me using this Dr. Matt sort of cloth. And I'll do that when the skin is slick and my fingers might have a tendency to slip. He mentioned yesterday that his daughter, I don't believe, is making these anymore. So if you want any more of them, he still has some left. I will link his channel below. And you can watch his latest video. And basically, if you want to buy these, you can email him. And it's just a stretching cloth. And you can put it around your, I tend to just grab it this way, but he does it a little bit differently. He puts it around a finger. And just keeps your hand from slipping when you're stretching. And I personally like it. I think it's a good idea. I do not use it all the time, but I do use it quite a bit. And typically, you know, when there's a lot of hydration in the soap, and it's very slick and my finger feels like it might slip, I'll use it to help with the stretching, and it does work. Yeah, I like the scent. Again, what I was saying before, the most important thing, in my view, is just enjoy. Just enjoy. It doesn't matter if it's if you're a young man and you're confident, you can wear an old scent, you know, a mature scent. If you're an old man and you're confident, you can wear a younger scent too, I think. Now, on the other hand, it could be that I'm simply getting too old to care. Because like I said, you know, when I'm out and about, I'm not really looking to draw attention to myself or impress people, you know. I do like smelling nice. And that's why I say a nice scent is a nice scent. That's just my philosophy. I just want to have fun and enjoy. And to me, I don't give a hoot whether the scent is classified as mature or youthful, because I'll wear a youthful scent too, and I won't think twice about it. And I am not the least bit afraid of anybody telling me, you're too old to wear that. I don't give a crap. I'll tell them where to stick it. So don't let the fragrance police scare you off from scents. I'm by no means, I want to clarify this so people don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying DK is the fragrance police, because I mentioned him earlier, saying this is somewhat a scent of scent of yours, so to speak. I'm not saying he's that, but there are people who are fragrance police who are all the time flapping about, you know, young and old, and you shouldn't wear this. I'm just saying, do whatever the heck you want and enjoy yourself. Your money, your products, your scents, your everything. Enjoy yourself. All right, let me rinse, and then we'll come back and get into the post. Stay tuned. All right, we're back with the Magic Made by Witches, and this is Thayer's Witch Hazel Cucumber, just in a spray bottle. And you see me using that all the time, and it is great stuff. That was an excellent shave. I really enjoyed the Tallowscream by Strike Gold Shave. Again, this is available on 30 October. Get it while you can. It is a benefit for Doctors Without Borders. We use the Strike Gold Shave Executive Knot with our Craving shaving, what I call the Red Planet handle. I really enjoyed that. Really nice knot, really nice brush. We used the Double Duck Safety-matic. We weren't perfect with it because there will be a memory line, I can tell. We didn't get much blood, but it will be there. This was kindly sent to me by Jeffrey Smith, so I will link his channel below. Again, Double Duck Safety-matic, small. These are a little bit more difficult to use than the full-size ones, so just keep that in mind. We're going to finish off today with the Tallowscream aftershave, which smells great. It smells like the soap. I got to talking today, so I sort of missed my target. Usually I try to keep it right around 20 minutes, but today I went over a little bit because I was flapping. But I had an enjoyable shave. I really like the scent. This is an absolute winner for me. And yes, to answer the question, would I buy it? Yes, I would. And it will be on sale October 30th, so check it out if you please. Thanks so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. I have been your host, CDB, and I'm reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way, and as always, God bless.